It is too weak. So warming up those shoulders. First thing you're gonna do is grab a tube. I like to stick my hand through the handle, grab the tube, and then the other hand right next to the handle. Elbows tight. External rotation. So I'm rotating at the shoulder, not stretching the tube. My goal here isn't to go, how far can I stretch my tube, but to externally rotate the shoulders as far as I can with added resistance. We've got 20 of those. Then we have shoulder extension. So you're going to find an anchor somewhere in the room. You could use a bike, but I also really like this little weight stack. Shoulder extension is this, pushing the hand or the shoulder back. With added resistance, it looks like this, hands by the hips and push back. 15 of these. So don't bring it here. This is not part of your shoulder extension. This is your shoulder extension. After that, we've got scapular push-ups. 10 of these. Make sure you're stacked so that your shoulders are directly over the elbows. You're not looking at your toes, but looking straight down at the floor below your nose. Dumbbell shoulder press. You have a heavy set of dumbbells, a lighter set of dumbbells, 15, 20, somewhere around in there. Goal post arms, straight up, straight down. So don't bring your shoulders or thumbs all the way down to the shoulders, but from a goal post, open those elbows wide, open the chest, keep those shoulder blades towards the spine. Lateral arm raises. This is where you use your lighter dumbbell, 8 pounds, 5 pounds, 8 pounds, 10 pounds, 12 pounds. Straight out to the side. Arms as long as you can get them. 10 and 10. Then we have shoulder taps. So we're in our plank position. Shoulders stacked directly over the elbows and the hands. Push that ground away and tap. Trying to keep your hips as still as possible. That is level 1. Level 2 is with your feet on the bench. Same thing. Trying to stay as still as possible. And the last one is against the wall. So get nice and close to that wall. Biggest mistake is starting way out here. You have no leverage. You want to be nice and close so that you can push with your hands into the wall. Push here, and then you could tap the same or opposite. 10, 10, and 10. Upright rows, tube. Now you have a couple options. You can put it underneath the bench in order to make it more challenging, or you could just stand on the tube. Both feet underneath. The closer your feet are together, the easier it is. The further out, the harder it is, or the more challenging. Hands together next to that handle, elbows high, knuckles low. So make sure you're not in this position. Look at that torque on my wrist. Talk about joint stacking, have that alignment from elbows high, knuckles low. 20 is your number there. Then we have shoulder press. We're gonna do to the front and to the back. Watch my hands, my handle on my thigh, slide the thumb under. So we're pretending we're doing a shoulder press with a barbell, bringing that bar below the chin. We have 10 of those, then flip that to the back, so now my tube is behind my wrist. Now we're pretending we're doing a barbell press called a military press, where it goes behind the head. 10 in the front, 10 in the back, all right? Then we have dips on the bench. Every single time I want you to tap your booty on the bench at the top. So we go down and up on top. Down and up on top. Be careful that you are not getting further and further away. Again, look at that strain on my shoulder. Make sure you keep all the weight on your triceps. Back to dumbbells. Using a medium weight, 12 pounds, 15 pounds, some of us could use 20. We've got Arnolds, grab them. Again, goalpost arms in, get those elbows all the way out, up overhead and down, in, all the way out, up overhead, not in front, but all the way up, stacking those joints. The other thing is make sure you're not bringing those elbows so low that you're all the way down here. Really keep those elbows nice and high. All right, so you have 10 Arnolds. Then we have reverse fly or a V. We're making a letter V. Truly, reverse fly is a letter T, but we're going to take it to the knees and then thumbs to the sky, so my biceps are by my ears, making a letter V. Really trying to target the little muscles rather than the big muscles of the back. 10-10. Now we have reverse plank, fingers facing the hips. Lift those hips nice and high, opening at my hip flexors, but also watch. Roll the shoulders back so I'm opening up the chest. 10 reverse planks. 10, 10, and 10. Back to the tubes. I do like a thicker tube for the seated tricep overhead extension. That's with the OH, it's not O, it's overhead extension. Hands through the handles, lace those fingers overhead, grab it all the way down and all the way up. Full extension, 10 of them. Only 10, that's why I do like a thicker band. Moving on. Again, you're looking for that anchor somewhere around the room. This, of course, is my favorite, underneath the weight stack. You're gonna hinge from the hips. Boom. Thumbs to the armpits. Boom. Now, palms to the sky. Up, thumb to the armpit, palm to the sky. That's it. All the way up, right back to the starting position. 10, 10, now. Plank climbers, everybody's favorite. We are in a forearm plank and we're gonna climb our way up. Up, up, down, switch. Up, up, down, switch. So we have 10 total. If you wanna do all 5 on the right, all 5 on the left, that is fine. Or you could do what I did and alternate. 3 rounds. Overhead dumbbell tricep extension. Take that big dumbbell. I like to use about 30 pounds on this one. Straight up again, down behind your head and up. All right, that's the overhead tricep extension with a dumbbell. We've got 10 of those. Then we have French press. You could do it on the floor or you could do it on the bench. On your back, opposite hand as shoulder. So it goes all the way down and up. Touching the opposing shoulder. 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Then we have alternating T. The wider my feet, the easier it's going to be. Here. The wider my feet, the easier it's going to be. The closer your feet, the more challenging it's going to be, which of course is what I'm going for. I really want you to work your way towards moving those feet closer, 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 stacking. This is not a speed drill. Go slow and controlled. 10, 10, and 10. Well, 10, 10, 10, and 10.